Alright guys, this is early morning here in Seoul. Today we're going to do the DMZ, Demilitarized Zone tour. But we're starting off with some breakfast sandwiches here at like this little fast food joint. It's currently 6:30 in the morning and decided to get breakfast before the tour starts. Let's go. Alright guys, this is the breakfast sandwich here. It looks like it has cheese, egg, and some form of sausage. So let's give it a shot. They buttered up the bread. So let's see how good the bread is as well.
Analysis.
I think it needs a little bit more bite.
Chile pone chili, right? Did you say more chili?
Oh, so this is actually really good. It tastes like a breakfast sandwich from Burger King, but like on steroids. It has like more natural flavors. It's a sweet. You got like your sweet little sauce that she puts in there, and then it balances out with the buttery and saltiness, savoriness of the sausage, the cheese, and the buttered bread. Overall, I think this is solid 7 out of 10. It's really good.
Yeah, we use Korean language, but I think most of the people.
All right, guys. Right now we are in the North and South Korea border. We took a day trip to the border, and right now there is a river that separates the South from the North. And I can literally see North Korea from now. It's a little foggy today, so we can't really see. There's supposed to be like another town, a propaganda town on the other side that shows how great North Korea is. But in reality, as we all know, North Korea is suffering from poverty, and it's ruled by a dictator, by a communist dictator. And it's just funny how in the North and the South and the North, the South Korea, how they're able to almost play with that. And this side, even though we're like 1.5 kilometers away from North Korea, this side is still pretty chill. Like the people here are pretty chill, and you don't really feel that tension. It's almost like a joking tension here. But before coming here, we had to pass through a soldier checkpoint where they checked our passports, and we had a soldier come on board and verify that we were tourists. Nonetheless, these are the views of North Korea. It's a bit cloudy again, but still, North Korea. As you can see, it's a bit cloudy, but here's South Korea. This is the water, and that's North Korea over there. You got a whole bunch of tourists here. There's a Starbucks right here with a nice view. I went and go ahead and bought myself a piece of Starbucks here. And yeah, I'm sharing up a coffee cup with fellow North Koreans out there. Okay guys, so here they have a Starbucks. And then this is where you get your Starbucks coffee. And then we stayed here for about an hour, just talking, asking the tour guide Lily some questions, and also just enjoying the view, trying to get a spot of North Korea. But interestingly enough, there is a Starbucks here. So yeah, I just found it super interesting because it's like right on the border of North Korea. All right guys, so now we're at City Hall. What's special about City Hall is this structure here. It's like a glass looking weird futuristic structure. Let's go check it out. Let's see what we see. Here inside of the City Hall, as you enter, you have this huge wall of plants. It's a very decorative building, and it's a good picture opportunity for those Instagrammers out there. Very cool architectural design. But other than that, I think the best value you can get here is by using the bathrooms. They have public bathrooms if you're walking around all day, and they're pretty clean. So yeah, if you need a break from the heat, come here. If you need a bathroom break, come here. But yeah, that's it, City Hall. So if you're here in South Korea, one of the things I do recommend is hopping on the subway, because it is way cheaper. You're paying about $1 for each ride that you take. It's fast and efficient. So if you want to save money and not book taxis, subways are the way to go. One of the things you have to do though is, instead of using Google Maps like any other country, you got to use Naver Maps. So download Naver Maps, and Naver Maps will guide you to where you want to go. So now we're trying like this rice water thing. It's flavored with like rice, and it's about 2,000 or 3,000 for two, which is about like $2 for two little drinks. And we've made it to like this very local neighborhood outside of the city to explore the markets that they have here. So this is where we're at. Well,
How do you know? The picture? From the pictures?
Alright guys, we've made it to the market here. We've made it to the local market where the goal is to get and eat live octopus. So that is the goal. Let's see if we can find a spot that sells live octopus where we can eat. Anyways, this is a huge market, and it looks like they sell pretty much everything from fish to vegetables to whatever, to even your mom. They might even sell your mom here. So let's see what we can find. For those of you guys that like chili and spice like me, check this out.
한 그릇에 10,000원.
Alright guys, so now we're at a very local restaurant. They don't speak English whatsoever, and we're gonna order samakshi, which is, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it is octopus that they freshly cook, and you get to eat it almost live. So the tentacles are still moving. Now the problem is that we're in a local neighborhood where nobody speaks English, so we're having trouble translating. But either way, we still got something. Check this out. Check this out. You know?
What?
That's Sanachi.
Oh my god.
This is what we're gonna eat here. This is what we're gonna eat here.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Sácale más, sácale más.
Luego crudo, todavía moviéndose. Oh no.
Look at this.
Gusanos.
Look at this. They are moving. It is moving.
It's moving in my stomach. Was it any fresher than that? Eso es from norte, no, sí.
Currently eating octopus, almost live octopus. And actually, it doesn't taste like anything. Look, you dip it in some sauce here, some chili. It's good. They also have like some bugs here for a snack. You get to eat it. I like these. This tastes like a kind of like hot Cheetos to me.
En un canal de una mujer.
With some local beer, huh?
Terra. That's what this tastes like, terra.
Like what?
Terra.
Terra.
Terra means earthy. Or earth. Chácale fotos para después investigar a ver de qué son.
Some local beer and a local little restaurant.
I want to say, do you think these are these?
This is a local restaurant here. The menu there is not in English whatsoever. No English, just all Korean. So now we're deciding to get another round, but this time we discovered that they have raw live fish. We just tried the raw live octopus, so we're gonna see how raw live fish looks like. I've never seen this before, so we're giving it a shot. We're seeing what it looks like. With every dish that you order, they give you a complimentary. Start it off. Ah, soy sauce. Oh, look at that, soy sauce. Oh. Okay. And then if you want, you can mix it. You can mix. This is wasabi, eh? Wasabi. Wasabi está picoso.
Spicy.
Okay, so this is what comes with the complimentary dish. So you got some hot sauce, some sesame oil, it appears, some soybeans and carrots, deep fried sweet potato, some sort of Korean vegetable, I don't know exactly.
It's fermented thingy.
Kamichi, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
And then you have, again, the famous
They're like larvae.
worms, larva worms, whatever you call it. I don't know, this is like some ginger, and then this is like, I don't know, some type of bean.
Garlic.
So let's see how it goes. So this is a live fish, but it doesn't move. Only the octopus
It's
moves.
probably just fresh. Oh, yeah.
¿Te ponen arroz?
So how does it taste, Paul?
It's what do you call it? It's raw fish, but it's fresher.
It's raw fish, but it's more fresh.
Yeah.
Raw fish, but more fresh. All right, let's give this raw fish a try. See what we got to work with here.
Prepared fish?
I think my chopsticks had a bit of. I think this has wasabi in there. No?
Yeah.
Oh, it comes with wasabi and stuff. Spicy.
Aquí está bien bueno.
God, that is spicy. Whoa. That's like wasabi, bro. That's spicy. Alright.
Wasabi too hot.
Some ginger here. Alright. We got some
Say
fans in the back. We got some fans in the back. They're just observing us. Hello. Hello. They're observing some foreigners eating some traditional food. Wow. All this costs like 10,000 won, which is like about $7, $7 US. So not bad. Reasonable.
Esto era lo primero, ¿eh? Pero la cabeza no se la dieron, ¿no? ¿Te fijaste?
Yeah.
Se traía uno con pollo.
Alright, now I've made it to this little neighborhood called Insadong, and I'm trying to find just like things to see or interesting things to see, but this is more of like a office neighborhood where office workers at lunch come down and have something to eat. But there's nothing special here. So never mind, I am mistaken. There is actually things to do and see here. I just had to find it. So far it's like a street where there's a whole bunch of touristic stores on either side and occasionally things to eat. Alright, one of the things that's famous here in South Korea is the corn dog or the hot dog. Basically a deep fried corn dog with cheese inside, and then you gotta put mayonnaise, ketchup, and mustard. But it's very famous here, and it costs you about like $1.50. So give it a shot once you're here. It's very crispy on the outside, very soft bread, and the cheese isn't that really strong, but it's okay. I would rate this like a 5 out of 10 maybe, 5 out of 10. But there's better ones out there. Cheers.